To go against that lineup is number 55, Bryce Elder.
Bryce Elder coming off a pretty good start. His last one, 6 2/3, just a couple of runs allowed. He's done a really nice job here lately of keeping the baseball in the ballpark. You know what he's got: two-seam fastball, slider, changeup, four-seamer in there as well. And when he is at his best, he is keeping the baseball on the ground.
Xavier Edwards digs in, and it is time for our Cadillac first pitch here on a Friday night. Downstairs with a sinker, it is Chad Whitson back there tonight calling the balls and strikes.
But did you want to go Billy Joel right there?
Well, you told me I can't sing on air, we get fined. So Edwards with a leadoff single. Edwards again not going. Stowers towards the gap, but Profar will get over to cut it off. Now Edwards tries to steal. Good throw. But he snuck underneath that tag. And Edwards now 20 stolen bases on the season.
Fingerprints on this team. Will they try to keep somewhat of a core together for a while?
That's fair. Nacho across. And nothing doing for the Fish in the top of the first. And he deals a 1-2 here to Profar, and he strikes him out. Again, it's that hard changeup. That's not a typo. It is 94 miles per hour.
Yeah, it is absurdly.
This time it's on a couple of bounces to Edwards, and Cabrera has a 1-2-3 first.
Baseball game, but I found that really interesting because, CJ, some guys, they want to leave it all at the park. Others can't get enough.
Well, we get to watch him make a play here as he gets Otto Lopez.
Really good timing. I love hearing that about Nacho Alvarez. Right?
He struck him out. 94, first K tonight for Elder. Looking strong through 2 innings.
Beautifully done here. He is locked in so far early on. We don't see it too often, but using the four-seam fastball to get some swing in it.
Well, I did wear that errant throw yesterday that gave the Braves the lead as it came in here.
Grounded at first, so go to second for 1, but not turn the double play. Johnston was not even on the bag.
That's bad news, Brandon.
Taking off is Ozzie, and a stolen base. Ground ball. Ozzie cannot get to it, and it's going to produce the first run of the game. So Edwards is 2 for 2 with an RBI single. Going back to the start of July, this is one of the hottest hitters in baseball here in Kyle Stowers. But Elder cools him off with a really nice slider.
I'll tell you what, it's been interesting to watch the Braves and the way that they have tacked.
Here he goes. Grounder to the left side. Nacho has it. A pirouette and a good throw. The Fish do get the first run of the game on an Edwards RBI single. Well, he came back with a changeup at 95. Your old run-of-the-mill 95 mile per hour changeup. Taken off for second, Profar. Yeah, he got in there before Lopez got the tag down.
And getting RBI opportunities. You want him up in this spot.
No RBI here, though. Edwards makes the play. Sends us to the 4th inning. And now Lopez, who grounded out back in the 2nd inning. Throw down to second, and Hernandez is able to get into scoring position. Center fielder Jacob Marcy. And he lines this to left, slicing away from Profar, and it's fair. Runner is going to try to come home, and the throw is late. And it's an RBI double for Jacob Marcy to make it 2-0. Line drive into the gap. And now Marcy's going to round third. And the Marlins have a 3-0 lead. So a couple of rookies in Marcy and Johnston providing RBI hits here in the 4th inning.
For the Miami Marlins, they are loaded with them in their lineup.
Another one here in Graham Pauley, bouncing out to Ozzie Albies. But a couple more for the Fish, 3-zip.
Center field market for the Cuban.
So I have a spoiler on that. Well, this is what we call a tease.
Nice.
We'll give you more info when we get back. In the air to left, sending Profar back, and this one's going to go into the bullpen. Hernandez with a 2-run homer, and now 5-0 Miami. Lifted in the air to shallow left. Profar calling off Allen. Halfway home, 5-zip Marlins.
There's a lot to like. There's that changeup, firm changeup at 94 miles an hour. Pretty much everything is moving. He spins the baseball really well. You're going up against the best.
Is this going to get down? It will not. Back-to-back 1-2-3 innings for Cabrera. The third in that game, which is where he is right now, and he gave up 5 runs, and he's given up 5 so far here tonight.
He does it here with some pretty good movement on that 2-seam fastball. They're trying to throw it backdoor. It finishes down 92 miles an hour. You see the swing right over the top. The rotation.
Just hoping Braves can get all these guys back to full health. Grounder to first, ends the top of the 6th.
Hasn't happened that much since.
That ball is deep down the right field line. Look out, Chop House. The top deck of the Chop House for Jurickson Profar.
Martinez, so that was some great news that we found out today that he'd be back.
Yeah, back with Dan Shulman tonight and on the call. But Profar gets the Braves on the board. It's 5-1. That is a thing of beauty right there. Nothing Hernandez can do with it. Called strike 3.
A nice benefactor of the cutter. When you know a guy throws the cutter quite a bit and you just saw a fastball, you're probably thinking about that cutter. And instead, for Dylan Dodd, it caught me off guard and threw me for a loop. But I'll be all right.
Ozzie has this. Better than hot coffee, I guess, if you had taken a big swig of that.
That was one that memory stuck around for a little while.
Curveball is going to doom Michael Harris here. 2 down. Them and the Red Sox. I thought that was the Cubs' year, but not to be. And not to be for Ozzie here. Edward Cabrera looking really good through 7.
They stay pretty committed. Good fastball there, by the way, after a couple of cutters from Dylan Dodd. But the Marlins, regardless of kind of score, seem pretty.
And he strikes out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Dylan Dodd. Myers lifts it out to Harris. Back. Still going. But he's got it. And Dodd sets him down in order. And he's going to get another strikeout. That's the 3rd time tonight that he has gotten Eli White. 10 strikeouts. Boy, what a night for Edward Cabrera.
A lot about him and Alcantara.
11 strikeouts. And he strikes out the side to finish off his night. Paulie is 0 for 4. But Dodd bounces back to get Stowers. 1-2 fastball at 95 miles per hour. Hard hit. Profar, though, was in the perfect spot to get that from Ramirez.
Seems like that'll be a short stay on the IL for him.
Well, the new left fielder, Sanoa, gets some instant action. 1 away. The one thing you got to be careful with. The good news is nothing serious, right? But he said it's just one of those annoying things that'll flare back up on you. Olsen grounds out 2 down. But hopefully once Ronald gets back, it won't bother him again. And this should write an end to this Friday night, and it does. Caught by Hill, and the Marlins even up the series with a 5-1 victory.